What is something most people need to hear but no one has the guts to tell people? No. Some people are socially anxious and can be extremely compliant. Saying no won't hurt someone's feelings most of the time. I hate that most people seem to take no as an offense. At least, anytime I've just told someone no, they always look shocked like I just threw shit at them or something. Not everyone wants to be your friend. Niece does not mean loyalty. This goes double for coworkers. I take everything so personally, and it's been so bad I've had to leave positions out of perceived hatred by my coworkers. How do you disconnect and accept that some people dislike you and still see them all day every day? I can see your butt crack when you sit down or stand up. You need to bathe regularly and brush your teeth, please. Bad breath is so common. I don't care if your breath smells like onion or garlic. Can't stand that fermented morning breath thing some people nurse through the day. Some people aren't fit to be parents. That they have disgusting breath. I'm a middle school teacher. Man, a 7th grader will tell you that shit to your ducking face and not even bat an eye, and then all his friends will laugh at you. Like, they can straight up bully you when they're 30 years younger than you. It's okay to struggle with your mental health, but it's important that you get help for it in whatever way is best for you. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. Shut up and let people finish their sentences. Stop interrupting. There is only one occasion it's okay to interrupt someone, and that's when that someone is a conversation dominator who literally will not stop the flow of words from their mouth to let anyone else participate. Especially when in a group setting. I have a friend who does this. And if we don't interrupt her, then it becomes a never-ending reel of just her voice all night. And she expects everyone to listen. Yeah, no thanks. I'ma cut you off right there and see how everyone else is doing. Being an asshole isn't quirky. Every selfish act you do is affecting another person or another living thing in a negative way. You cut in line. You leave a shopping cart in the parking space. You littler makes another person's life just that much harder. You block the entire ducking aisle at Costco when you're excited about a ducking sample, while the rest of us are trying to get by move your as I'm trying to get to a 5-gallon bucket of maple syrup. Just because you have a position of authority, it does not mean you have the right to be rude to everyone beneath you. Edit. Wow guys. Just got back from work. Thanks for the karma less than 3. Please go home from the party. I hate hosting and people won't leave. Bahaha. I just tell them that I'm past my shelf life. I'm going to bed. Keep the noise down. I don't love you anymore. Seriously, if that's true. Tell the person and don't string them along for years in a sham of a relationship just because you don't have the guts to tell the truth. Always be doing exactly what you want with the person you want to be with. Had this happened to me. He told me he hadn't loved me for the last 2 years. Pretty much instantly figured out where all my anxiety had come from. I knew, but I thought that if I just did enough for him that he'd love me again. It took a lot of therapy to get over that anxiety. Just because you had a bad upbringing doesn't excuse you being a big dig to other people. Edit. I can't reply to everyone, but to those that are currently going through some shit, have had a bad past, you can get through it. I believe in you. When your significant other is cheating on you. Back when an ex-girlfriend of mine was cheating on me, a bunch of people knew. But only one guy actually told me, and I very much appreciated that. If we're standing in line at the post office and you absolutely must listen to a video on your phone, please put on headphones. No one else wants to listen to your political talk show or Jim Rome's hot take on the Browns' offensive play calls. Chew with your mouth closed. It's considered rude to say this to someone, but they really need to hear it. I'd want someone to tell me. If for some reason you always find yourself surrounded by drama, assholes, bitches, etc., it's pretty likely you're the problem. To shut the duck up during a movie. Asterisk. Edit. Gold. OMG, thank you kind stranger. I'll now shut the duck up. You really should not have kids. Your MLM is just a thinly disguised pyramid scheme, and it will never make you rich, and you're an idiot for falling for it. You are in no way a small business owner. Not for most people. But the people who need to hear it really need to hear it. If you want to be good at something, you can't just like it. You have to want to put effort into it. If you aren't, don't waste your time. The video you're showing me isn't funny. I would never say it, but God, I hate fake laughing for 4 minutes. Edit. Lol, I think this is a record for upvotes. Aha. Glad to see the conversation going on. I don't care that you broke your elbow. Saying, that's just the way I am, is a pathetic way of avoiding growing out of poor behaviors and habits. Mold yourself. Stretch yourself. Make yourself better. Who you are is not who you are doomed to be. Oi, ye got lettuce in your teeth. Stop giving unsolicited advice and making the conversation about you when someone talks about a problem they're having. Learn to listen. Luckily for me, you solicited this advice. High school was a long time ago. We haven't aged well. In fact, we look like our parents. And I don't remember you. When you ask someone, why don't you talk more? They are probably thinking, why don't you talk less? You are the cause of, and the solution to, most all of your problems. Coping mechanisms and unhealthy habits may have helped you deal with a shitty childhood. But you're not a child anymore. It's time to get help and work on yourself. Just because I know you or you're from the same town as me doesn't mean I have to support you. Your business, or your shitty music, put in some work and make people care about what you're doing. At the firehouse, dudes are absolutely brutally honest. Some of them have absolutely zero feelings of discomfort when confronting a dude that needs to change his sheet up. From being a shitty firefighter to needing to close your mouth when you're chewing food. When it happens and I'm present to see it go down, it makes me want to melt into the chair or just get up and run out of the building. But it's usually so goddamn effective. Dudes straighten out the issue most of the time. People need to hear about their shittiness. In specifics, I'm glad there are guys out there that aren't afraid to do it. Cake days are meaningless. Sorry, but I have to go. Or, sorry, I can't talk right now. I hate when I'm out with my family and a customer from work spots me and wants to talk about work-related stuff. I'm slowly learning to say, sorry for keeping you. Turn it around on them and they'll have no idea what to do. Works every time. Stop looking at your phone while driving. Yes, you have put on weight. This is me right now, sad face. I just tell it how it is. And don't give a shit what anyone thinks. Doesn't mean I'm bad, haha. No, you are an asshole. I don't care about feelings, I'm just straightforward. No, you just lack empathy for other people, face with rolling eyes. If you complained less about others and focused on the good, you'd probably be better off. Stop waiting for people to rescue you. Stop expecting friends to be freelance therapists. Helplessness drives everyone away but predators or enablers. Nobody cares that your socks don't match. Except during a marching band comp. No, your kids running around screaming at the tops of their lungs is not cute. It is very annoying. Even more annoying is that you are not teaching them manners or how to be mindful and considerate of those around them. The government isn't going to fix itself. So stop pretending you're an aloof genius and get involved. We're all in this together. Even though I don't know you, you are important and someone loves you.